All right, guys, Midwest 2 review here back again. Got a mail call today from Snapon themselves, as well as picking up something from the local automobile shop. So, wife called me today, said that her hybrid was not working. That turned out to be a nightmare. Long and short of the story was the battery fried itself, and we had to replace that. So we got that all fixed, got to use some of our new tools, and in the process of buying her a new battery, I picked up something from the store. But let's get right into the Snap-on. So what I got from Snap-on today, now I've already opened the box, so I know there are some purists out there who want to witness the whole opening of the box. I didn't have time for that today. I had a lot of stuff going on, so I apologize for that. But nonetheless, I am going to show you what we got, and I'll explain to you what the next video is going to consist of. So you guys may have recalled that I told you guys that I had this SN88 or SNI8B. My original, this is a breaker bar, 18-inch breaker bar from Snap-on. There you go. This is a warranty replacement. So I have an SNA18, I think it is, or SN18A. Breaker bar is out in the truck right now. Contacted Snap-on, told them that the anvil, which it did, had separated or spread out because of too much force, and left this anvil here kind of wobbling around in there, and I didn't feel safe using it. Also, it had a press pin or a high interference pin, which was which allowed for the anvil to stay in place. So that pin had worn out, and like I said, it was an SN18A, I believe, which was older, or which is an older breaker bar. So I contacted Snap-on, and they sent me this free of charge. Got that in the mail today. It took about a week or so, I think. Oh, actually 8 days, because I sent in a claim on the 23rd via email. Never spoke to anyone on the phone, just sent in a claim via email, told them what I had, gave them my contact information, and they sent me out this as a replacement component. So I got that today, free of charge. This is about $122 brand new off the Snap-on website. They charged me nothing for this. And I did not even have to return the original one. I still have that, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I still have it. So, and I imagine that can be repaired theoretically. So, as you know, we already did a video earlier this week whereby contacted Snap-on for my GFL 830 government issued Snap-on ratchet. It does have the black oxide finish. Just contacted Snap-on about this via email, and they sent me the rebuild kit for the gearing and pawls and screws and all of that. And now this has been rebuilt. It is about a 30-tooth ratchet, but nonetheless, it is an 11-inch ratchet, and it works really well. Got to use that today on the hybrid. From that, you guys know I picked up this 1/4-inch drive from the local pawn shop the other day. It is Snap-on as well, of course, TM737, American made. I got to date that. There's our date code. Let's see if we can find the corresponding letter for that. Let's see here. My memory sucks sometimes, so let's see here. It looks like a 2. So I'm going to say possibly 2012. Maybe 2012. I don't know. I don't know. That seems to be about the close. No, actually, I don't know. It's not that. Certainly not that. I don't know. 2012. You guys leave me a comment if you think it's another year, and we can debate that. So, but yeah, I picked this guy up, restored it inside the garage. Just simply did a little bit of cleaning, oiling, and it turned out great. I used that today as well, and that's the sound of that. Got that for $2.50 at a pawn shop. So I got the new breaker bar from Snap-on. So that's good. That's all taken care of now. I got one last ratchet. If you guys recall, the F670A flex head has been sent out to Snap-on as of today. So we will see, and we'll time Snap-on to see how quickly they return the FHNF 100 to me, which is what they said they would replace that ratchet with, free of charge. So Snapon Warranty, guys, great. And I'm going to do another video. I'm not going to tell you guys the context of it, but I guess I could tell you the context. The context is going to consist of talking about Snapon Warranty. I've tested their warranty in 3 different fashions, or 3 different ways, and I'm going to share each of those ways with you and let you know how it worked out. In any case, it worked out really well. So I just want you guys to know how to handle that. And this is purely for people that do not have access to the tool trucks as do I, because I do not have a Snap-on franchisee that I can contact. All right, so last but not least, I picked up, well, getting the battery today from O'Reilly's, I picked up this Power Torque brand 9-piece low-profile socket set. As you see, you can use the sockets with the regular socket or a low-profile socket. It does tell you what their low-profile socket is, and I don't need that, but it is a 1/4" drive. There's a little bit about it. There's your part number. 1/4" drive goes from 5 millimeters all the way up to 13 millimeters. It does not skip a single size, and we will take that out. It does come on its own little tray, and which is pretty cool. And there you go. So nice chrome job. Just a standard little Chinese tray or whatever, nothing spectacular, but they are low profile. And I bought these today because I was in an area on my wife's hybrid, and I considered using these, or considered the need to have them. And so I picked them up. They were 13 bucks at O'Reilly, so I think it's a pretty cool little set for the price. Let's put one on a ratchet and see how that looks. And let's put it on the Snap-on. And there you go. So there's your low profile socket on there from Power Torque. If we compare that to, that's a 13. So let's get a comparative 13 millimeter with this classic Craftsman, and we can do a side by side. And as you can see there, if we're flush down, the low profile socket is probably about a 1/4 inch or more shorter than a standard 1/4" drive 13 millimeter socket. Otherwise, and there that goes. Otherwise, it's pretty good. I mean, I think it's going to be great. I would have probably preferred to have had these in a 3/8 drive, but 1/4" drive I think would be great, especially using it with perhaps this Matco flex head, which has a little bit more length to it, so I can take advantage of being able to put on a little bit more torque, or not have to put so much torque but gain more power due to the length, the moment arm. So I'll have more power without putting in so much more force, if that makes any sense. So nonetheless, yeah, that's a pretty cool set. Like I said, it was $12.99. It is Power Torque is the brand. Chrome job is not bad, not great, but not bad. It does have the stamped in size on there with the part number, and it does function as both a pass-through socket as well as a traditional socket and ratchet combination. So I like that, worked out really well. I'm happy for the price. I did want a low profile set, and someday I will get a 3/8 drive set, but you know, this is quick, simple, very lightweight, not going to put a lot of torque on it anyway, so therefore I think it's a pretty decent buy. So now we just got to figure out where to put it. So we'll just throw it over there. But yeah, guys, so that was my tool haul for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Snap-on's warranty program, like I said, it is stellar. I could not be more happy about how they treated me. No questions asked policy. I think there is maybe a price or maybe the type of tool being returned. So if it's a socket or a breaker bar, they seem to not want the tool back, and maybe it's also a product of age. But like the ratchet, they did want me to return that, and that's probably due in part to the fact that the ratchet is $166 brand new from their website, whereas the breaker bar was only $124. So more than likely they wanted me to return it to basically validate my claim. The gears are burnt up in that thing, and there's no way to replace it with a rebuild kit, so they're going to have to warranty it out. So we'll just do the countdown now and see how long it takes these guys to return my new ratchet. So I'll explain more about the warranty process for the DIYer on my next video, which will be out tomorrow afternoon. So as always, subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. Talk to you guys later. Peace.